What up, YouTube? It's your boy Darius. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to your boy, leave a like. If you guys have any recommendation, leave it in the comment section and get to it as soon as possible. What we're about to do right now, about react to the 100 greatest heavy metal songs of all time by the Rolling Stones. I don't know why I keep doing this Rolling Stone list, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I like reacting to lists on everything, but Rolling Stone been known to be pissing me off. With that being said, you know I'm more of a hip hop head than a heavy metal head, like metal head, whatever. So I don't really listen to heavy metal a lot, but I do listen to some heavy metal. And I am aware of Black Sabbath. I'm not Let's say next Led Zeppelin. I know Led Zeppelin is more like a hard rock than heavy metal. But some people consider Led Zeppelin heavy metal. Van Halen, Motley Crue, of course Metallica, Guns N' Roses, and of course a few other bands. Is Alice Chains heavy metal? I know that grunge, but would that be heavy metal? I know that heavy metal influence, but that's just me. I'm just gonna react to it. You know what I'm saying? I may not recognize every single one of these songs, so forgive me if I don't. If I don't know any of the songs off the top of my head. Again, I'm just a hip hop head. So I'm just a hip hop head. So of course I won't recognize every single heavy metal song, but I do respect the culture. I do respect heavy those who are metal heads. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, hip hop and heavy metal, they have far more in common than you think. They're both loud. They're both brash. They're both in your face. They're both very charismatic. They're both rebellious. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's so much similarity between hip hop heads, hip hop music, and heavy metal. It's just futile to think that two sides are feuding against each other. It shouldn't be like that. But enough of the blah blah blah. They get straight to the list. So let's see. Okay, Black Sabbath, Motley Crue, Riot. Okay, Metallica Fade to Black. That should be at least 4 Metallica songs over here. I would say that. AC/DC, they should be Motorhead, Guns N' Roses, Kiss. Is Kiss heavy metal? If I consider Def Leppard there, I say guess Kiss to a extent. Then Aerosmith should be there as well. I heard of Phantom. I never listened to this song, so I heard this group. Okay, I don't know who Crowbar is. All right, Power Trip. Okay. Escape Plan. Good. Oh, this is one song I never heard of. Okay. All right. Machine Head. I have heard of Machine Head. They cool. All right. Helmet. Did it have that other song? Did the song? That song that was on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. All right. Cannabis Corpse. I've heard of Cannabis Corpse. You know what I'm saying? Not my type of music, but I've heard of them. Warlock. I've heard of them. Pull Me Under should be much higher. Pull Me Under. Pull Me Under. That should be much higher. That song should be top 50. You know what I'm saying? That's an incredible progressive metal song. That's an incredible song right there. I heard it from no, not Rock Band. What they call Guitar Hero 4. That song should be much higher. But hey, it's Rolling Stone. Bring a Noise should be much higher. Bring a Noise should be in the top 25 if you ask me. That's the perfect bridge of hardcore hip hop, political hip hop with thrash metal. This is a perfect blend right there. I know you have Aerosmith and Run DMC in the past with hard rock and hip hop bridging together, but this one is a perfect bridge of hardcore political hip hop with thrash heavy metal. And yes, this song should be in the top 25 in my opinion. Bring the Noise. This is a fantastic song. The original Public Enemy song is it's cool, but the remix version with Anthrax is much better in my opinion. All right, Suicidal Tendencies. Are they heavy metal? I thought they were punk rock. I thought they were more punk rock than heavy metal. But all right, Life of Enemy. I don't know who that is. At the Gates. I don't know who that is. King Crimson. Wow. They're progressive rock. They're not heavy metal. They're progressive rock. But this is an excellent song. The entire album, and according to Crimson King, is an incredible album. I highly recommend it. With that being said, I don't consider this to be heavy metal, more of progressive rock. Granted, they do have a heavy metal influence, but they're not heavy metal. If you could consider this, then you might as well put Led Zeppelin, which I know they will, but we'll see. Body Count. Wow. They put the wrong body count song on here. It should be Cop Killer. It even did. That song should be higher. You know, Cop Killer, the police. Yeah, that song should be way much higher. But Thunder Kiss, 65. That's a good song by White Zombie. I do know this song. I think, yeah, I feel like it's fine. Just to where it at. You need to stop stuttering. Both Roller, I don't know who they are. Kitty, I don't know who they are. They don't even look like they heavy metal. But again, I never listened to their music. Can I just click on it and just listen to it just a little bit? No, I guess I can. Come on, play already. Damn. Okay, they are heavy metal. Okay, they're heavy metal. Okay, so we're not gonna take it. That should be a little higher. Top 75. I think that should be closer to like if not in the top 50, then somewhere in the 50 tire. That's all gonna classic song. We're not gonna take it. And shout out to D. Snyder for sticking up to what they call PMRC stuff. Yeah, shout out to him because they really were trying to censor music and you did can't. I will say that the parental advisory is one of the best things that ever happened to music because now it showcased that the music has some kind of warning on it, but also it gives musicians more freedom to do what they want. Does that make sense? So shout out to D. Snyder. But again, this song should be higher. Okay, Deftones. I've heard of Deftones. Not a big fan, but hey. Except Balls to the Wall, man. Are they German? Yeah, they're from Germany. Yeah, Wall to the Wall. All right. I don't know them. They don't even look like heavy metal. They look more like the Strokes. You know what I'm saying? Are they heavy metal? Song's only 86 seconds long. Good. Keep going. Yeah. Get straight to the music. Okay, yeah, I can hear heavy metal. Okay, yeah, they're metal. Soundgarden, wow. Not Rusty Cage, though. It be my Rusty Cage! I would have replaced you with Rusty Cage, but okay, but another group I don't know, not too many of. You've Gone Wild. I actually like Slave to the Grind more by Skid Row, or even not even 18 to Life. Yeah, I actually like 18 to Life more, but it's still a good song. Okay. I've heard of them. Do I got them? I think I do. Yeah, I heard this song. Not too familiar with this. Mastodon. I heard of Mastodon. They're a cool group. All right. I definitely heard of them. This actually pretty good. They're pretty good song. Van Halen, Running with the Devil. That's a great song. Van Halen is like one of the top heavy metal group. I know some people don't consider Van Halen to be heavy metal. I personally think they are heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? They had that hard rock sound, that I get that. I get they'll consider that because they're more pop. They're in the like Black Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? But Korn, okay. I'm glad they put Korn. Bang your head. Heavy metal healthy die. That's a good song right there. That is a good song. I wonder if they're gonna put Come on, feel the noise. Okay. You got a black guy. I've never heard of this guy. I never heard. What's his name? King's X? I never heard of this guy. Wow. I definitely need to listen to this. We're gonna react to King X. All right. Type O Negative. I heard of them. Blue Cheer, Summertime Blue. Are they another group that are they really heavy metal? You know what I'm saying? Granted they do have heavy metal influence, but are they heavy metal though? I feel like they're more more psychedelic than heavy metal, but Sleep. That's a good song right there. Yeah. This song definitely deserves to be on there. And what I want to say, I feel like it's on the right spot. So yeah, that's a great song. Arch Enemy. Okay. Slipknot. Oh, okay. Slipknot. That's okay. That's a good group. Mayhem. All right. But okay, this is a great song too. I actually like this song. Never heard this one. Ozzy Osbourne, Bark at the Moon. Oh yeah, yes, that's a good song. Fate No More, yeah, but they should have that song Epic on there. I feel like Epic is a better song, or even that other song. other song that's on the same album actually as H.O. does. I don't remember, but it's on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Okay, Def Leppard. Photograph. I think this song should be higher. Like I think they should. So if not top 25, then top 30. I think this song is like should be much higher. Photograph. I don't want your. I think they're like one of the first heavy metal group to be played in MTV. So they have paved the way for other heavy metal band to be played in heavy MTV. Does that make sense, everyone? So Tool, okay. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of songs I never heard of, but again, I apologize to all the heavy metal heads out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not a heavy metal guy myself, but I'm checking this list out just to see what songs I should listen to and what the World Stone think is at a top tier list. And of course, you guys are free. Of course, you guys are more than free to send me recommendations. I am more than open to listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? And check them out for myself. Celtic Frost, okay. Top 50, okay. I feel like they should have more familiar songs. Ministry, okay. King Strike, I've heard of them. Okay, that's a good song. Don't know them. Yeah, I heard of them. I feel like they're more grunge than heavy metal, but Megadeth, yeah. This is the first time I see Megadeth. This is a great song. I think this song was on SmackDown vs. Raw. Yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what's the dude name again? Dave Mustaine. I feel like he's too arrogant in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I can't deny he's an excellent musician. Great, yeah, they're a good band. Evident, bring me to life. I feel like they're more goth than heavy metal, but they do have heavy metal influence to it. Yeah, but this is a great song. This is a great song right there. I don't know this. Don't know this. Judas Priest, wow. That put the early Judas Priest. Where the early Rob Hafer at? There you go. They put the really early I feel like that's a perfect bridge from the Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath heavy metal to like the 80s heavy metal. Did that make sense? Where it became less emphasis on the blues and more emphasis on how heavy the music could be. Did that make sense, everyone? But from Who the Bell Tone, yeah, that's a great song right there. Especially with Cliff bass line on it. That's an excellent song right there. Killing in the Neighbor. Still won't do what you tell me. That should be in the top 20 if you ask me. Now this is a heavy metal song. This is a rap metal song because it's not necessarily hip hop, but it does that rap influence in it. That you definitely had that hard rock heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? And it came out at the perfect time during the LA riots, to the police brutality, and it's still relevant to this day. Why is this not in the top 20? I don't know. Heard it, school? Yeah, this is a good time. Whoa! The lead singer actually was much older than you think. I think he was born in '67, I think. But yeah, this is an excellent song right there. Rock You Like a Hurricane. Yeah, this is the right spot for them. That's a good song. Fade to Black. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this is an incredible Metallica song. I think this song was about like committed, the S word, things like that. Okay, Smoke on the Water is top 10 song. Come on, man. How can you have songs that have one of the greatest riffs of all time? And something that people still play to this day. How is this song not in the top 10? You put Smoke in the Water at number 34? Really? I guess. Kiss Me Daily. This is a good song. I'm not sure if I rate this so high, but this is definitely a good song. I do like Little Ford though. You know what I'm saying? She was on that band with Chet. The Runaways, where they had that more that heavy metal and then punk rock hybrid into it in their group, where Chong Chet was more punk rock while Little Ford was more heavy metal. Does that make sense, everyone? Mother! Run my way. This song was on San Andreas as well. This is an excellent song. I agree. This song should be on there. I think this is the right spot for it. Okay. Heaven and Hell. They got that Running Chain Dio. I'm surprised I didn't see so much of Running Chain Dio on here. Like what that song? Like the Rainbow in the Dark or Holy Diver. And he was one of the first to had the ultimate heavy metal sign. Yeah. So, but this is a good. Oh yeah, but this is a good record. Enter the Sandman. Wow, wow. I didn't think they would put this on there, but I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. You know, a lot of people give them flack for the Black Album. I think the Black Album, is one of their best albums in my opinion. Yeah, man, the more pop sound to it, but at the same time though, like it actually helped them, expand more, not in the music, but in the audience as well. I think this is a good song. I feel like it should be a little higher, but hey, walk, yes, Patera, yeah, this is a great band right there. I heard the lead singer is kind of racist though. I hope not, but hey. But rest in peace, Dimebag Darrell. You know what I'm saying? I know Dimebag is not really racist. Matter of fact, rest in peace to both Dimebag and his brother too, because I know they both died. But so rest in peace both of them. Oh yeah, hell. Okay. Another Megadeth song. Living after midnight. Yeah, this is a good song right there. Diamond Head. Okay, I've heard of them. I know they were the big influence of Metallica, the other heavy metal band. But there you go. Right, like a rainbow in the dark. Like a rainbow in the dark. I heard that, because he's Italian American, that his grandma would give him the stink eye like this. So that's how, he decided to incorporate that into his music. So that's what I heard. All right, Slayer. Okay, that's a cool boo. Never been a big Slayer guy. I feel like they're too heavy for me. But hey, like different strokes with different folks. Motley Crue, wow, shout. I feel like there should be more Motley Crue on here, like I'm alive, or even got to feel good, think you're Frankenstein. So yeah, I feel like Motley Crue is hella underrated, and I think they should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But that's just me. All right, Caught in the March. That's a great song, but I still feel like Bring the Noise should be higher. I feel like they should be around this here, but okay. Iron Man, yeah, that's a good song right there. The Trooper, I hated playing that song on, Guitar Hero though, because that was a hard song to play. Don't I feel like Iron Man had other songs like, The Diamond on the Beast, or what the other song, Run to the Hills. But hey, alright, round and round. But look, that's a good song right there. I feel like they should also have Quiet Riot just that high, like, come on, feel the noise. But we'll see. Alright? Making the peace sales. But who buy it? That's the exit song. That bass song was on MTV. I know that. They got the year wrong. That year was 1986, not 1992. But hey. Okay, Immigrant Song. I feel like they should have more Led Zeppelin throughout the list. I think that is the most like heavy metal of Led Zeppelin. So I feel like they have a few other songs that's metal, but I think this is like the most metal like Led Zeppelin. So I don't consider Led Zeppelin to be completely metal. I feel like Led Zeppelin is the perfect bridge between psychedelic rock and heavy metal. I feel like that they're the bridge between that. I feel like Dazed and Confused should be on there because that's the one that helped bridge that gap between psychedelic and heavy metal. Does that make sense, everyone? Black and black! I didn't die! I'm gonna burn the back to feedback. That's a good song. I feel like Highway to Hell should be on somewhere on the list. Where Highway to Hell? I'm on a highway to hell. But I don't know. Hollow by Thy Day, that's a good song. But I feel like, Number of Beast should or Running Through the Hill to replace it. But okay. Angel of Death! That's a good song right there. Matter of fact, Public Enemy sampled this song on what that song? She watched Sound City. Listen to that. Listen to Public Enemy. All right. Stargazer. That's a good song right there. I was wondering if they were going to include Rainbow because I think that dude from Richie Blackmore, the Deep Purple again. Smoke in the Water should be in the top 10 in my opinion. But hey, Paranoid 9. What? Paranoid number 13? What? Not one of the greatest heavy metal songs of all time? What? Come on, what? The one that helped shape heavy metal, the one that had the sound. Come on, what? Well, yeah, they have the song that have one of the greatest riffs of all time. The one that just short but sweet. Even though it was a throwaway track. Come on, man. Come on, man. And not in the top 10. Really? I feel like this song helped perfected what it was heavy metal is. But let's see what they have over Paranoid. Alright. Cult of Personality. That's a great song. That's a great song. That's an amazing song right there. And yeah, it does deserve to be in the top 20. I personally would not rank this over Paranoid though. But it deserved to be in the top 20. I highly agree. Alright. 1, yes! Yes! One of my all-time Metallica songs. Or 2, darkness, they're better than me. All I see, I do or 2. Yes, yeah. If I had to say what is the best Metallica song, I would say 1 is the best Metallica song in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this should be a top 10, but hey, like this is a one stone list. So okay, let's see what's in the top 10. Let's see who that put beside Black Sabbath, Paranoid, and Deep Purple, Smoke in the Water. Alright. Run to the hill. Yes. They serve to be a top 10. Yeah, that's a top 10 song. Okay. Holy diver. Fight to the big dive. Alright. Now let's see. Ready blood! To the black of the sky! Ready horror! They down, ready blood! That's a good song, alright. Not my favorite song. Like again, I'm not a big fan of Slayer. Honestly would put Paranoid right there, or even Deep Purple Smoke in the Water right there, this Slayer. But hey. I am Iron Man. Yeah, that's a great song right there. What do I want to say? Yeah, if they didn't put Paranoid, then I would be okay if they put Iron Man in the top 10. That should be the top 5. Both that and Paranoid. But whatever. Gonna love on the crazy train. I think wasn't it Little John sampled that? Yes, he did. That's an incredible Ozzy Osbourne song. I think that's the first song they released when he split from Black Sabbath. But hey, another Black Sabbath song. No more for Pink and the Dollar. Damn. I feel like that little. I feel like they should only have two Paranoid album on there. But okay, but this still a great song. It's an anti-war song. I think it was an anti-Vietnam song. Yeah. So. Breaking the law. All right. Ace. I was wondering if they didn't put Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. Did all member die though? I know he died. I know Lemmy died. Did the guitar player die too? If he did, may he rest in peace. May all of them rest in peace. They all passed away. I know the drummer and Lemmy passed away, but I'm not sure the guitar player passed away. But if he did, let me know. All right, let's see what number 2. Okay, Metallica, Master the puppet of the bay. I can't say for it to damn, but yeah, that's a great heavy metal song. But Master of Puppet, that's also incredible song. So let's see what number 1. Let's see who that have in number 1. All right, Black Sabbath. Okay, that's cool. I feel like there should be more. There should have been more Led Zeppelin song. You know what I'm saying? They should have Dazed and Confused and not Rebel. No, Whole Lot of Love. Because even though more psychedelic, it still contained heavy metal influence in there. So yeah, Whole Lot of Love. Immigrant Song, of course. We consider Stairway to heavy metal? Probably not. Where Aerosmith? I didn't see not one Aerosmith song on here. No, Walk This Way. I know Dream On not really heavy metal, more like a power ballad, but what else? But yeah, if they were going to include power ballad, they should include some power ballad on there. Like, yeah, Dream On should have been on here. Let me see. Where's some Aerosmith at? Feel like there's something else missing. Like Quiet Way. Come on, feel the, or even the Ritual Slave version. Come on, feel the noise. I feel like should have more Motley Crue song on here, what that song, like Wire, or they should have. We're Poison. I know even Poison, even though they're more like pop metal, they still should have been on here. Like, oh, there's nothing but a good time, or what that other song, Talk Dirty to Me. I feel like Poison should have been on here. Let me see. I feel like there are a lot of people missing. I feel like if they're going to include grunge, they should include Alice in Chains, them Bones or Wood. I see that. I'm not feeling this list. But what do you guys think of this list? Let me know coming on below. Leave a like, subscribe to your boy. You can check my previous list out here. Peace.